Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Michigan State's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Handoff to the single back. Runs right over the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down, still on the move. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Spartans line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, the other half of this running back matchup we've been looking forward to, where both guys come in rested, fresh, and very motivated.
How great is this, Chris? Usually in this era, it's about the quarterbacks and the receivers and getting the ball out in space. And in this matchup, we got two of the best running backs in the country going head-to-head.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
What a great... Even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. First and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Personal foul. And he knocks through the PAT. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down after the incompletion. And He'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Gain of 12. And that's good enough for a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter.
Michigan State, 10, Notre Dame, 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Powers through the tackle.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
They'll test the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Powerful running into the secondary.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 2nd down and goal upcoming. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and...
Tackle on the play.
One way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he scores. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. And wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Going for his running back. And they get the completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the Spartans are in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see.
He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. What have they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do run the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the Pig wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Here's the second down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Spartans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Spartans come to the line with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Out, 55 feet. Check out.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. He was... That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff on a single back formation. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Spartans offense is on the move now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Fights through the tackler. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
Get set, get set.
Ball handed to the running back. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Picks up 3. Coming up, fourth down.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Michigan State.
The Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never